too many gadgets? Wouldn't you prefer to have one that does it all? More about that right after the intro. Welcome to the Day One Journey, episode 4, 5, 6. Cha-ching! Yeah! So what about you? How many gadgets do you have? Do you use an MP3 player? Do you have a tablet? Do you have a Bluetooth device? Would you prefer having just one device that does it all? Wouldn't it be more comfortable? Even more effective and productive? Carrying with you just one device instead of 2 or 3? Well, I must say that I love this idea. Being able to do many things with just one device. I call these devices all-in-one device. And I find them very useful. For example, I love using my earphones and a microphone in the same device. I also use my computer as a camera sometimes. Sometimes I just want to take a photo when I'm working on my computer. So I don't need to reach for my camera to do so. I can just do it with my computer. It's comfortable. It's effective. It's productive. I can save time. I can save money. I love this idea. But still, even though it might seem, and it is very effective at times, it's not necessarily what I would prefer to do in all cases. Because sometimes I would want to focus only on one thing. And as you remember in the last few episodes, I shared with you my thoughts about my phone. And I also see my phone as all-in-one device. And I share with you how useful it is for me and how many things I do. Yes, using my phone. But at the same time, I also share with you that it can be a distraction for me. And it can be a distraction for me for the same reason. The same reason that it is an all-in-one device. Because just holding my phone, or even being aware that my phone is on the desk in the next room, only knowing that can be a distraction in itself, because it reminds me of all the things that I can check using my phone. Because it is an all-in-one device, because it can do so many things, just thinking about it or holding it or touching it is a distraction in itself. And I don't want to get distracted. Let's say I'm doing something. Let's say I'm working out. I want to focus on the working out, on my workout. So then I would prefer using, let's say I'm using a timer, and I do use a timer when I work out. I would prefer using my watch than using my phone, because then I will not get easily distracted. So I just use my watch when I want to use a stopwatch, or when I want to just check the time. It will get me less distracted. So even though having an all-in-one device and using it all the time might seem more effective, it's not necessarily more effective for me in all cases. Because yes, sometimes I just want to do one thing, and using just one device to help me do that. Sometimes I think about my all-in-one device and I want to separate just one feature and use just this specific feature in a different and separate device. So for example, after I went back from the Vipassana meditation retreat, I started using my watch. as the device where I check the time. So now instead of checking my phone in order to see the time, I check my watch, and then I don't risk myself getting distracted, holding the phone, being reminded of all the things that I can check on the phone, and just make it simple. Just check my watch, see the time, and move on. Do whatever I was doing without getting distracted. And this is what I want to share with you in this episode. So back to you. Give yourself a few minutes today and think about one feature that you use in one of your all-in-one devices. One feature that you want to separate from the device and use just that separately. For me, it was the watch. What is it for you? Give yourself 5 minutes. Think about that. And of course, have an amazing day one. See you tomorrow.